I'm Karl. I'm a hand and upper extremity specialist at the Vermont Orthopaedic Clinic. I went to middle school and high school in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and then came back to New Hampshire to go to college. I went to undergrad at Dartmouth. I actually got a master's of public health from Dartmouth as well, and then moved down to New York City in order to go to medical school. I went to medical school at Columbia and did my orthopedic residency at Columbia as well, and then went to NYU for my hand surgery fellowship. The thing that led me to hand surgery was actually an experience I had early in medical school. We had an experience where we got to shadow a physician, and the gentleman that I was placed with was actually a hand surgeon. And I loved what he was doing. I loved the variety of patients that he saw. I loved the anatomy, I loved the exam, and I loved the fact that he was able to give people the use of their hands back, which for me, there was nothing was more inspiring than that. I recently had a patient who is a professional violinist who had ruptured a tendon in her wrist. And I did a surgery on her, and she went and saw one of the hand therapists around here and was able to get back like excellent function of her hand despite this tendon rupture. And so to get her back to playing was really been very satisfying. Here at the Vermont Orthopaedic Clinic, collaboration is key. Everyone that works here is excited to be here. Everyone works hard and does their job and is doing everything that they can to take care of patients. Everyone from the volunteers to the administrators to the physicians and nurses, it's really impressive. I've never been in a hospital that was as smooth and friendly and such a great place to work and a great place to be a patient as Rutland Regional. In my free time, when I'm not here at the Vermont Orthopaedic Clinic, my newest big pastime is taking care of my young daughter, but my wife and I are avid outdoors people. We love to ski and hike and mountain bike and rock climb and that sort of thing, so living in this area has really been ideal for that. My wife and I met in college, and we always wanted to come back to this area as well. So this has been a dream a long time in the making. The entire 11 years that we lived in New York City, every weekend that I wasn't on call, we came up here to escape because Vermont is the place that made my wife and I happy. And so when we finally were free and could pick where we wanted to go, we were so grateful to have an opportunity to come up here forever.